Welcome back. We just heard from Republican leader Kevin McCarthy. Joining me now, Democratic Congresswoman Debbie Dingell of Michigan. Congresswoman, it's always a pleasure to see you. Thank you for being here. Please respond to what you just heard from your colleague on the right, Kevin McCarthy, who says that your party is more interested in subpoenas as opposed to solutions.
So I'm going to so disagree with him. I have great respect for Kevin McCarthy, and I heard a lot of talking points this morning. I am one of those people who has said from the beginning, Congress has an oversight responsibility. We need to continue that oversight, but we've got both the parties, by the way, have got to deliver for the people. And he was right to talk about prescription drugs. But where you go across this country, it's all I've heard about again this weekend. People are worried about the cost of health care, the cost of their prescription drugs.
So how come you couldn't get it over the line? How come you couldn't get the drug price bill over the line then?
Well, we did pass we passed some bills this week on drug pricing, but the fact of the matter is we've got to do a lot more. I hope we can do it in a bipartisan way, because here's a reality. We can get bills through the House. We want to work in Energy and Commerce, which is the committee I'm on, moving out these bills. The more bipartisan we make them, I think it's better off for the country. We need the Senate to move the bills. I assure you we will get bills out of the House, and we will do it quickly. Let's hope that we can get bills that are bipartisan and that we can get the president to sign. President's
Congressman, what about USMCA?
Thing.
You're going to vote for USMCA?
I'm not there yet.
Why not?
But,
why not? What's the problem with the bill?
Because there's two issues. One is that we made progress in Mexico on the labor provisions, but it's got to be stronger on enforcement of those labor provisions. And they got to make it there. General Motors moved a Blazer plant put a Blazer plant in Mexico and is paying $1.50 an hour. And we're competing with that salary, and it's not tough enough to make sure that that doesn't happen yet. And two, Kevin McCarthy did not talk about the fact that there are pharmaceutical provisions in there that will increase the cost of drugs. We need to address those. Ambassador Lighthizer knows that those have to be addressed. He is dealing. He said, tell me who to deal with. I'm talking to 100 people. He is dealing with the Speaker of the House. We know we need a level playing field. That's an important piece of legislation, but it's got to be done right.
So you've got 100,000 plus jobs on the line. Are you willing to vote no on USMCA and let those jobs go away?
I'm never going to vote against a job, but I'm not going to vote for a bad bill. And I think that's what legislation is. You move together, you compromise. How about
all of the anti-Israel rhetoric going on in your chamber? You heard what Kevin McCarthy said. What about that?
You know, I think that we're at a unique time in American history, and look, I have one of the most unique districts in the country. The highest population of Muslims in the country, but I also have a very significant Jewish community. And both communities are under attack by people that are targeting them with hatred and fear and bigotry. We got to stand up against all of this. You know, one of the most fundamental pillars of our Constitution is freedom of religion. And these two communities, I am absolutely for a free state of Israel. We have to make sure that they can be there. But we've got to stop this denunciation of the Muslims that happens in this country, too. We're a country that believes in freedom of religion.
Yeah. Congressman,
and freedom of speech. That's part of this.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning.